She died just hours after getting what's believed to be a silicone injection as part of a butt lift.
Get the one got to know the girl they call misunderstood. Thank you. So, the reason I did that piece today, because it ties into a lot of the images that we see when we see some women, and we know that some scenarios that play out with self-esteem have a lot to do with different situations that have happened in our life. And we understand that, but we want to know how to overcome them and how to recognize how we are being impacted, how we are being influenced, whether it's from your environment, your lifestyle, or even the media. You have to recognize and be conscious of the influence. Then, therefore, you can make critical decisions to enhance and make a better you. This workshop is called Love Yourself Completely. And the title that I want to center everything that I'm doing on, I want to ask you the question, are you property